I've learned as a woman is only give your good stuff to people who know what it is. Don't throw your pearls before swine. I never knew what that was when I was a child. But when I was a child, they have that saying, I played with childish things. And then when I grew up, I put those things away. I'm not a child anymore, and I thank our Creator that I realize the value of myself and what a woman can have inside of her being. Now, we're all these different essences, like different flowers. And in the world, everybody likes different kinds of flowers. Not everybody likes a rose or a daisy or a lily. So there's plenty of opportunity to be appreciated and loved and accepted. And that's where we come in, where we have the responsibility and the grace to be able to plant our seeds, our love, only where it can grow. To be very, 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 very particular, finicky, and careful of only putting our love and our seeds where they can grow. And it's okay to say no to places that have a lot of weeds, that don't have a lot of sunshine, that don't have the water you need, the surrounding environment. Because your job is to grow. And remember that always. And that's the way that we can take care of ourselves. See, as women, we naturally want to nurture. And we nurture anything that we come upon. But I think we need to remind ourselves as we grow, just like the males who are more dominated, to be like their sperm when they cancel out. That one sperm will kill and cancel out all the other sperm just to reach that egg. And that's like a seed, right? And it's very selfish about making sure it's the only one, unless it's a twin or a triplet or something. That's very rare, you know. But you get what I'm saying, honey? How sacred your energy is, we're not used to hearing, and it's vitally important. We should be the same way when we pick mates, to only go toward, to be the only one to go toward that fertile ground, not hit the wall, not end up in the toilet or in the condom, not to go nowhere and be wasted, but to at least be used for something nurturing, you know, to grow, to transpire. That's how we do things, you know. We change, we make metamorphoses, and then we're not a child anymore, we're a woman. And we realize the value of ourselves and our seed and where we want to plant. So we realize the value of where we want to plant is realizing the value in the men. And so we get stuck in our culture between paying attention to being nurturers and taking anything that comes along because we don't want to chastise it, because we'll be called gold diggers, or we'll be called we're too judgmental, we're uppity, we're all these things, you know. We're even told that if somebody is like a brother to us, we shouldn't look for them. But what we really need is maximum communication, because when the sex is not as enchanting anymore and the years roll by, and perhaps there's financial problems, or they're not as charming, or the manipulation that they once used, that we're told is a natural part of our dating and stuff, our mating rituals, to manipulate each other with this or that, when that doesn't work anymore, or when you don't have enough in your bag, you know, in your magic wand to wave this illusion. For instance, right, instead of a good conversation, some people feel like they can play a song because this person singing the song is saying what they wish they had in their heart, but they don't have it in their heart. They haven't shared one iota of anything that the essence of that song is bringing to you. But because they want a moment and they know that your essence is to nurture, that you want a place to plant your love, and you're needy, just like a plant wants sunshine, like a flower wants sunshine, and will grow toward it. Once you're attached to them and you start sharing your kundalini energy, your essence, your female essence with them, having sex and sharing time and investing in what they like, what they don't like, their interests and stuff, they grow on us. You grow on them and you invest. And that's what you're nurturing, the space. And that's what where a lot of us are unevenly yoked, because we're filled with guilt and shame and misdirection. And we end up picking love bites and poison mates and things like that, because our intentions are off. We don't go in with the intention of really nurturing our seeds, our love, not things, not a car and a house and education, and the family name and all that kind of stuff, but our love. To be able to have that conversation come out of them and not the song that they put on for 5 minutes, or a box of chocolates for the Valentine's Day that we're told is okay, and a card. Where is the love? Can you look them in the eye and entrust in those feelings that you guard so sacredly as a Cancer? You see? To be careful and delicate with ourselves and to realize our value as seedlings, as children, and then when we grow up to be women, we are preparing the soil and the place for our children, and we need to be more careful, as you can see, right? And that's all I wanted to share with my baby before she leaves my nest, that she make a better one. You're just smiling. That's a good sign. I just want to see you grow. You have so much beauty and gentleness inside.
But is it possible for like a person my age can like find their soulmate at my age?
Yes.
So what if I already found it? Or I know I'm looking for it?
A soulmate makes you feel like your best and favorite thing all the time. He is the song. He is the flower that you like. He's not the sour note. And you don't have to fight and struggle for that. You'll know. The other person you were speaking of sounds more like the melody or the flavor that you're looking for than what you're going through now, with this friendship that's distorted and off key and full of miscommunication. And although you want to nurture that and make it grow, that's what I'm saying, that we as women need to be more careful about where we invest our seeds, because that, starting out that way 20 years from now, my dear, is a nightmare word. Not going to change. But when something starts off as a melody and beautiful, like the other occasion that looks like it's popping up, that has more opportunity for investment and for you to shine, for you to grow, for you to bud, and your children, because you're already starting out sounding good, not off key and fuzzy. That's what I'm saying. And there's no need for us to feel guilty about that. As womb spaces, we need to be more careful and consider things just like you're doing. It's a good thing. You don't have to plant or keep planting.
Like, I'm not planting that, I'm just looking at the soil real quick. see if it's okay.
Yeah, it is okay, especially when what you're doing, you know, what you've potted is duty, is booty.
I wouldn't say that because I'm still seeing the flow of things. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna walk around effed up over situations that I know could possibly really happen in
Right.
the future.
Well, and that's why, as a young adult, you have every right and all the opportunity ahead of you to make your own decisions. What I do, as your mother, who's planting seeds for your future, is just giving you the inclination of other things that I foresee and other opportunities that I want you to be able to see. And you make your choice because you are living your life. And that's what being adult is. It's, you know.
Adults. So
No, it doesn't, sweetie. I thought you had the right to make choices since you were little. You're just getting, you know, more observant of the, you know, just how pricey, how costly those choices can be.
that's why everybody misses Big Five playing with a toy truck. It's just play dumb.
Actually, if you look at it, I think that we don't teach each other that there's so much good on the other end of positive and choices that we make where a lot of stuff can come out of it. That's why we should plan better. Because I can make choices, right? I can choose to do things that are gonna bring me awesomeness, gonna make me feel good. They may be harder to achieve and work for or reach, more complicated to understand or whatever or obtain. But I know because of the planning, because now I'm adult and I can see, and I'm not on a child level, I have access to more advanced good stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? I gotta put together the smaller steps that I learned as a child so that I can move that forward. And that's my choice. That's why as adults, some of us are still on, you know, kiddie levels, and some of us, you know, are running stuff. I enjoy the ride and learning, you know, but I would like to put more things together. So, seeing how you're fresh out the gate, and I see I made these mishaps, you know what I'm saying, or these miscalculations, I can say to you, if you want to, as an adult, right, you can take your smaller steps and surmise whether what I'm saying is worthy of your attention or not to move forward with it. That's all on you. And I just give it to you, and then you weigh my character, your lifestyle, your intentions, and what you want against what I'm saying. Bada bing, bada boom, goes in your repertoire, and that becomes your freaking magic. Black girl magic, or just female magic, or just magic being a person in general. That's all you, on so many different levels. Your choice. That's what I'm saying. Getting ready to turn 50 in February. You know, looking at my baby running out the gate. What? And I know that you're wise, and I just wanted to share that with you. And now I could share it with other young women too, because we saved it. I'm gonna save you. You gotta save you from the stupid choices that we have made in the past. So, you're my grandmother, right? Yeah, you're my grandmother because I learned from her. Part of her. My experiences I had with her. You're my mother. You're me. And you're the experience that other women that I brushed up against gave me. And I gave them. A collage. So I met some really cool women. Obviously, right? And they'd all have to come from your blood. Some of them are just gonna be family and just awesome women that rub off on you. And you have the right to take them too, and to you. Just like the men that we choose. So, yep, whether we meet that dude now or later, still have to have ourselves now for later. And that's what I know now.
I appreciate.
Cool.
It's soft. Your kids, they can't eat it.
I don't want it. It's too confusing.
But there's no hard food in here.
They used to have this commercial, you got your chocolate and my peanut butter. Another person would say, no, you got your peanut butter and my chocolate.
You still filming?
Yeah, I'm going to turn it off. How's your tonsils feeling? You're not supposed to be eating that.
I just said that this is soft food.
No, you tricked me. I was too busy talking and I got sidetracked. You put that Reese's Pieces down, young lady.
It's soft. It's not gonna do anything. Look.
Honey, if that hurts your throat, you can't eat it. Anyway, this is Regina's Rabbit Hole. Much love to you and yours. I'm out. You're so silly.